within word pattern stage, many people are not going to have really any idea what that even means. So I think it's really important for us as parents, teachers, students to really start to make sure that we are maximizing our learning for our students and really understanding what we're going through throughout the school day to ensure that they progress through their future grades and their current state. So what is with the within word patterns? So the within word pattern stages is a transitional stage of literacy development between the beginning stage, when students' reading and writing are quite labored, and between the intermediate stage, when they can read and write a variety of genres more fluently. So our students are just starting to be in this stage around the first to second and third grade. So this is just one of the many stages that our students are going to progress through in school. So in this picture on the left, you can kind of see some of the stuff that we're going to be working on and kind of talk more about later in this presentation. So there's three different characteristics that our students can be a part of. So, or the three stages. So we have our early within, our middle within, and our late within. As you can see through the chart, we're able to work individually with our students to see what they're excelling at, what they might still use but confuse, and what is not being shown at all. So from there, we're able to place our students under one of these stages to help us really tailor to their learning. So feel free to pause the video and see where your child might be falling within these stages. So within this stage, we're able to explore three different types of development, through reading, writing, and vocabulary learning. So our first one is the reading within word patterns. So most of our students are going to be reading single syllable words and many 2 to 3 syllable words. So students are going to enter the consolidated alphabetic phase. So what even does that mean? So it's when your student will begin to recognize patterns and chunks to analyze unfamiliar words. So for example, the word chair. Instead of sounding out each sound or letter, they will process it as 2 chunks, so ch, air. Our vocab and sight words are going to start to expand tremendously, so we will really start to see them become more independent silent readers. So in addition to reading, writing is just as important as our students start to become such engaged and active writers. Our students are starting to remember their sight and spelling words and create meaningful sentences. So when students start to work with their writing, they're going to generate more knowledge and thought into their work. In addition to reading and writing, our vocabulary learning is going to expand. So students are getting more vocabulary and gaining more word consciousness. So that means they're more aware of the words they're reading and writing about, and they're also applying it to their everyday language. So in our classrooms, we're not wanting to spell these words necessarily, but apply them to what we might be learning about in our classes. So for example, we've currently started learning about fish. So students are going to learn about the gills, fins, bones, water, ocean, lakes, rivers, eggs, etc. All the different types of words that are associated with fish. So all these words that come together to form come together to get to that broader topic. So there are a couple of ways that we're going to help increase our students' vocabulary words. So read alouds give us as teachers the opportunity to introduce new vocab and give them a richer source than when they watch TV or listen to adult conversations. In addition to reading out loud, students will be working through word sorts. So they're going to be able to explore the different meanings of the words as well as be introduced to some new concepts. So as you can see on the left, we're working with our short and long A vowel sounds. So students will be cutting out those words and gluing onto separate sheets of paper and putting the words under the correct category of either the long A or the short A sound, or there's always the oddball category that fits neither of those. So there's much more detail that goes into the stage, and I think that covers most of what our families would like to know, but I think our students are doing a fantastic job as they transition into this learning stage. We will continue to work our hardest while at school, but I think there's definitely much more that you could be doing at home to increase your child's understandings. Some of these include having your student read at their instructional independent level for 30 minutes a day. This should just be books that are brought from home or the library, our personal library at school, or books that I will send home with your child. In addition, I think they need to be learning 10 to 15 new words a week, so just continue to talk and work and engage with your child. Talk with your child about their day, what they learned, information you might have on the subject, but we really want you to engage and expand their language skills. In addition, we're going to be having you guys work through picture sorts and study more high-frequency word lists that we send home if your child is meeting above expectations in the classroom. The within word pattern stage is really an excellent place for our students to continue to engage and increase their knowledge, and I hope that this video helped you learn a little bit more about what we're doing at school.